Today I am going to discuss one of the brilliant marketing strategy which was even used by the greatest company of 21st century such as Gillette, Canon, Sony and even the Amazon Kindle too. Through the use of this strategy, they generate a huge amount of revenue every year. So in this video I am going to discuss what is this marketing strategy, how this emerges, what is the advantage and the disadvantage with some of the example too. The business model I am going to discuss is razor and blade business model. In this business model, the primary product is sold for the lower price even at a low margin, and the complementary product is sold for the higher price. For example, we can take a Gillette Mark 3. The machine of the Gillette Mark 3 is priced around 350 to 450 in the market, but on the other side the blade for the Gillette Mark 3 is cost around 450 to 500 in the market. So by selling the blade, the Gillette company create a huge amount of profit every year, and they both are complementary to each other. Means the machine and the blade, they are both complementary to each other. Without one there is no use of another. This is one of the exciting and extremely advantageous marketing strategy which was used by the different business in today's competitive environment. Similarly, let's take the example of Sony. They sell their PlayStation and the console for the loss in hope of making the profit from selling the subscription as the CD for the game. Even while selling the PS4, the Sony suffer a $60 loss every PlayStation, but through this business idea, they making a continuous amount of profit in the market. Back in 19th century, that was the time when men started to getting interested in clean shaving, but they only have two options. The first one is straight razor and the second one is safety razor. Straight razor are those razor which we usually see in barber shop, and now there is safety razor. Safety razor is like a one-time purchase. You can purchase it, but for using every time you need to sharpening the blade, and that process was quite irritating and frustrating. One day a salesperson is getting late for his job, and he was quite frustrated from the method of the sharpening the blade. So he come up with the creative idea of replaceable blade. That person was none other than King Camp Gillette, who was the founder of Gillette company. As a result, in 901, the Gillette company was established and they got patent right for their replaceable blade. Because of that, they ruled the market for the 15 years and become a marketing leader. But the things start to getting changed after the 1921. It was a time when the patent right is expired. Company suffer a loss because in the market there are the various competitors who copy the idea of Gillette. As a result, they need to come up with an idea to overcome this situation. Because of that, the razor and the blade concept was introduced in the market. Now let's talk about advantage of this business model. The first one is you can attract a large amount of customer. Basically, by selling your primary product, you can attract a huge amount of customer in the market. On the other side, by selling your complementary product, you generate a huge amount of profit. Now the second one is you can place your company or the brand image in a customer mind. By selling the product in a market, you are not selling that particularly product, but you also try to place your brand image in customer mind. For example, by selling the Gillette blade and the razor, the customer also remembering the name, the Gillette itself, and it plays in the customer mind. So now third one is you can also make a cross sell. Basically, by selling a particular product on this business model, you can also promote the other products of yours. For example, the Canon sell its printer at a low price and sell the ink for a higher price based on this marketing model. But he also sell Canon camera, digital camera, that is known as cross marketing. So this marketing model have great advantage in this competitive world. Now let's talk about the disadvantage of this business model. Basically this business model is not used for a longer period of time. For example, the Kodak company also use this business model and sell it camera for the low margin and sell the reel for the higher price. But along with the time they don't change their strategy and they vanish out from the market. So while using this marketing strategy, you need to consider the time, innovation and the change, otherwise you will be vanish out from the market. So यसै गरी आजको भिडियो समाप्त भएको छ. प्लिज मेरो च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला फर द मोर फ्युचर कन्टेन्ट.